This is going to be a decidedly progressive take on what we should be doing about homelessness and housing instability and all the other things that are happening because of our housing market failure. And it really is a housing market failure. A lot of times when people talk about homelessness, they talk about solving people's personal problems, mental illness and addiction and all those things. Those are not the causes of homelessness. People had addictions and mental illness for years and years. What's happened now is that there's no place for people to be. There's no place for people to live. We have a severe housing shortage. We only have a vacancy rate of 1.4%. That's done, just a few years ago in 2021, it was 4.5%, which is still very, very tight. People say below 5% is an unhealthy housing market. Now we're down to 1.4%. If you think it's worse than ever, you're right, it is. In 2022, there were 45,000 proposed housing units filed with the Department of Buildings. People wanted to build about 45,000 units that year. This year, in 2023, the year that just concluded, only 9,900. So, less than half. That's a precipitous drop in our production. And production wasn't good to begin with. It takes 4 years to build housing. We've had 7 years in a row of more than 20,000 units a year being built. That's better than we've had in a long time. It's not enough, but it's better than we've had in a long time. But only 4,500 to 6,000 of those units are affordable each year. So you can see that only about 10% of the units that are filed are affordable units. And of those, only about 800 to 2,100 in the last 7 years were built for formerly homeless people. So if you want to solve homelessness with 60,000 homeless people or 100,000, depending on how you want to count it, we're not getting there at the rate that we're going. We really need to do more. And we're also seeing that affordability is expiring for a lot of units. We're losing about 12,000 units a year with expiring affordability protections. So there's a lot of people trying to do things, but the sense of urgency is about 10 years too late.